camper. Today I'm not going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be talking about something that is very precious to me. I wouldn't say precious, but it means a lot, and it's about weight loss. And okay, scratch that. It's not even about being precious. It's something that's a part of my life because I've taken the initiative to try to do things right for my health. I'm 31 years old and I have two children, and I just want to be healthy. After having two children, I have packed on some baby fat and I had to shed that. I'm still shedding it now with, working on my eating habits. And that's basically what it is. It's about eating habits and exercise. And the bottom line is that you can pretty much eat anything you want to in this life, okay? But if you don't work out, it will weigh you down, literally, okay? And it's about food choices. So if you want to eat something that's going to be fattening all the time, such as fried chicken, ribs, tons and tons of bolognese sauce and pasta after pasta, donuts, croissants, candy bars, whatever your flavor, if you eat that in excess, you'll be surprised how much it literally weighs your body down. You ever feel like when you wake up in the morning and you just don't want to get out of bed because you're extremely exhausted? Did you ever think about what you ate the night before? Did you ever think about what time you ate your food and how much of it you ate? Those all come into play about your food intake. It's funny because I was actually going to do this tutorial and I got an email from one of my friends who was wondering, what I do with my food and my diet. And I don't really consider this a diet. So basically, I'm going to show you the two books that I actually follow. And the first one is, you probably may have seen this, Cook This, Not That. I love it because of the fact that you're not letting go of your favorite foods. You're just replacing them with, better foods, I should say. So, for example, or better ingredients, I should say. Basically, what this book is about is your calorie intake, and each meal should be roughly about 400 calories. So I'd say about what he suggests, the author, which is David Zinzeko. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. And Matt Golding. When you cook your food, try to keep your calories to about 400 and 450 calories. You get 3 meals a day, 2 snacks. That's more than enough you need to eat. And I've always been a snacker. I've never even been a person to really enjoy full meals. Like, I love snacks. And that's actually beneficial to me because I do eat smaller meals. But it really depends on what type of food you're going to be snacking on. So if you decide to snack on something good. Now, you don't want to just snack on some carrots. That's boring. Or celery. That's totally boring. Like, give yourself some food so you know that you're getting the nutrients that's needed to keep pushing through your day. I mean, a lot of us are moms and fathers, and we are busy working with children. We have these, jobs that are very strenuous, and, we have extracurricular activities. You need the energy to keep going. So you need to eat the right foods. You need the right fuel. So put the right foods into your body. So, for example, let me show you this. This is actually one of my favorite recipes on here. This is called the chicken panini. Oh, can you see that, y'all? Okay, check this out. I am a lover of starch. Okay, not even so much starch. Like, I can do without the rice. I know a lot of people love rice and love noodles. I love bread. My kids may have inherited that from me. Like, they can walk around and just eat bread. We don't even eat white bread, though. We eat all whole grain bread with nuts majority of the time. Mufas. You want to keep the mufas in your diet. We'll talk about that another day. And I love bread. So instead of having a sandwich with white bread, my favorite bread actually is probably the Hawaiian bread, the sliced Hawaiian bread or the rolls. I've been known to probably eat about 4 or 5 of those in one sitting. Oh, with some butter. Mommy. Oh my gosh. You know what? Mommy. I don't even care. Mommy. Yes, ma'am. Bread. My daughter just asked me for some bread. I've never been a lover of like candy, but I love sweet foods. Like I love Chinese food. When I have Chinese food, I have to have sweet and sour, lemon chicken, orange chicken. I like the sweets of foods. I'm never really into like the citrus. Like if I get a salad, most likely I'm gonna get like a sweet poppy seed or like a raspberry vinaigrette, something sweet. French. I used to get French all the time. Thousand Island. I stay away from those. Those are just like way too heavy for the gut. So basically, the chicken panini is with pesto and peppers. Okay. So it's basically slices of whole grain bread, homemade pesto, or you can buy pesto in the store. But you got to be really careful because pesto has a lot of oils in it and carries a lot of calories. Fresh mozzarella, cooked chicken, and roasted red bell peppers. So, you know, the food that you eat is actually the same, and the quantity is pretty much the same, but you're just altering your ingredients, which helps you lose weight much faster. And he gives you all types of tips, like the perfect pantry. This is what you should have in your pantry. Kitchen condiments, what you should have. Instead of having this type of condiment, have this. For example, you know, we have a peanut butter. Instead of having Jif reduced fat, get Smucker's natural peanut butter. I actually use Adams All Natural, which is all natural, no sugar. So try to eat stuff that is more natural. Things that say reduced fat, kind of watch out for that because the fat is not really the problem. You know, good fats are actually good, you know, but look at the calorie intake because there's a lot of things out there that say reduced fat that actually have more calories than the actual, you know, product that has more fat in it. So be very careful of that. One thing I also like about this book is that he has the carb scorecard. And basically what that is, it tells you how many carbs you're eating for a particular item. For example, whole wheat bread as pearled barley or oatmeal as opposed to white bread, bulgur, quinoa. You know, I can't get into quinoa. I've tried. I even bought this quinoa salad from Trader Joe's last year, and it tastes like I was chewing on pieces of caterpillar. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Sorry. So if you guys love quinoa, then go for it. They have all kind of quinoa recipes, but I just can't do it. So again, he also gives you matrices of, you know, things that you're eating, like the skewer matrix, the vegetable matrix, the salad matrix. So anytime you want to have a particular lettuce, like butter lettuce or romaine, which is a very good nutrient lettuce, romaine, he tells you what. So anyway, you know, that's that book. I suggest that you get it. The second book I have is from the same author. Eat This, Not That, No Diet. So for those of you who don't like to cook, I do. For those of you who don't like to cook, this is actually another alternative. I would suggest it every now and again because eating fast food all the time is not going to help. But he gives you great alternatives. For example, if you decide to go to Subway, instead of getting the steak, egg, and cheese omelet sandwich, which carries 490 calories, get the steak, egg, and cheese muffin melt for 380 calories. Eat this and not that. You know what? If you really want to lose weight, to be honest, you want to keep your calorie intake no more than like 1,100. I mean, if you're really trying to lose seriously. Okay, you know, you can keep your 2,000, but 2,000 calories, you're going to be losing maybe a pound every 2 weeks. I've tried that. It doesn't really work. One other thing that I like about this book is that, and this is what I do every other day. It's called The World's Simplest, Most Effective Workout Ever. I do circuit. It's a circuit training. It's about 10 minutes. I do it every other day. And I repeat these reps twice. So it pretty much adds up to about 10 minutes of workout a day. And mind you, I don't have a sit-down job. So I'm always on the go, you know, always moving around. So that helps too. But for those of you who have sit-down jobs, that's another YouTube video here. We'll talk about that later on. Incorporate this exercise in your workout. You will see the results very, very fast. Even if you decide not to diet, even if you decide to eat all the white bread in the world or all the donuts or whatever, you're not going to see the weight fall off fast, but, you know, you'll see some kind of improvement. There's 5 exercises that I do in this circuit, and to me, I find that circuit training is the most effective because you're challenging your body. You're challenging different parts of your body. You're not just on no treadmill. Really focuses on and telling people that you don't have to waste all of your money going to the gym. He lists tons and tons of 8 exercise machines you must avoid, and I'm going to list some of them. The seated leg extension, the seated military press, seated lat pull down, the seated pec deck, the seated hip abductor machine, the seated leg press, the squats using the Smith machine, Roman chair back extension, and a lot of these, all of us, I'm sure, have used either one of them, one or more of them, at least once in our lifetime. And even though it seems the moment that they are working and that you're getting the results that's needed, over time, what they're doing is causing more problems to your body. So he suggests a better exercise. And most of the exercise take place in your home or outside without having all the extra machines. You know, you're up late night, you watch P90X. You know, I want to touch something a little bit on P90X. I give it to those people who actually have the time to do that. But P90X is a type of exercise, if you ever consider doing it, P90X is your life. Like, you don't have kids, you don't have a job, you don't have anything. P90X is like people who like stay in the house, don't go anywhere. Like, I could never do that. I mean, it's so strict. It's like, whatever. I still want to have a good time. You know, I really, really enjoy the book. So basically it is, again, eat this, not that diet. And again, it teaches you about food choices. If you decide to go out to eat, the things that you should choose instead of things that you shouldn't choose. If you decide to work out, he suggests the 10-minute circuit. And basically what that is it's 5 different exercises. Exercise 1 is a body weight squat that works your hips, thighs, calves, and abs. The incline push-up, which works your chest, shoulders, arms, and abs. The reverse lunge, which works your butt and your thighs. The mountain climber, which to me is the hardest of all 5, works your abs and your lower back. And the dumbbell row, which works your back and your rear shoulders. So basically what he does, he gives you repetitions to do for each one of these exercises. And then when you're done with the exercise, from exercise 1 to exercise 5, then you do the circuit again, and you do it another time. So first starting out, I could only do it twice because it doesn't seem like you're doing a lot, but you will sweat. I'm serious. Anybody who's ever worked the Jillian workout, it's something similar to that. And she will work you, boy. And 10 minutes of this, he only suggests 3 times a week. I do it every other day. And it really, really works. Like, you know, my belly flat's going down. You know, my legs are going down. My face is getting smaller. Message me if you have any suggestions. Or a video that you'd like me to do that focuses more on eat this, not that, no diet, or cook this, not that, no diet, then, you know, let me know and I will try to focus on that. I'm going to be back and talk about some more recipes, and I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial on one of the recipes that I really, really enjoy the most. So thanks again for watching. Love your journey, love your life. Peace. Thanks again. Bye.